Hello guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joseph. So please, I will request you like this video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of biographies of African legends. So today we are going to talk about the GIDES Chalamanda of Malawi and of Africa as a whole. So GIDES Chalamanda was born on 15th in January 1931 and is 90 years old today. He goes in history as the oldest musician in Malawi. GIDES Chalamanda was born in Madzua village, that is in Chirazulu. GIDES Chalamanda's musical career started in mid-1940s when he started teaching himself playing gallon guitars. By the time the Pacelli brothers did the Napolo hit in 1948, GIDES had already mastered the guitar he was teaching himself. GIDES Chalamanda's father left him when he was young and went to South Africa to work in the mines when he was a toddler. Like many Nyasas who left Nyasaland in the 1930s and 40s for Rhodesia and South Africa, GIDES' father never returned from his sojourn in South Africa. Inspired by the tales of success in Rhodesia, GIDES Chalamanda left Nyasaland in the 1950s for Rhodesia, where he was employed in tobacco farms. Because of his musical talent, GIDES was always picked by the organizers to perform at the different joints in southern Rhodesia. It was during those performances that he bumped into Nyasaland homeboys, the Pacelli brothers, forging a very good relationship with Barry Pacelli. GIDES started performing with the Pacelli brothers in Rhodesia. Together, they shook Rhodesia, performing as far as northern Rhodesia. Despite growing into a veteran artist in the colonial days, GIDES Chalamanda established himself as a renowned musician in Malawi, that is in 1970s. His blockbuster Ndaona Ine, recorded and premiered by the MBC in early 70s, shook the airwaves. The song, also titled Ah Malawi, talked about how beautiful Malawi is. The song, deemed to be patriotic, was played on almost every program on the radio in 1970s. Maybe one of the controversial things to have happened in GIDES Chalamanda's career was his release of the 1974 Buffalo Soldier single recorded at the NBC radio. The song was inspired by the 1977 William Lake's book, which talked about Buffalo Soldiers. Buffalo Soldiers were a USA military regiment which was composed of African soldiers in America in 1866 who fought the Indian Wars. GIDES Chalamanda might have read the smaller books which talked about Buffalo Soldiers in colonial primary school he attended in early 1940s. In 1976, elsewhere, Bob Marley was also inspired by William Lake's books on the Buffalo Soldier Regiment, and together with Noel Williams, they composed their own version of Buffalo Soldier. Bob Marley's first recorded Buffalo Soldier in 1978, and the song was released in 1983 after he died. The difference between GIDES Chalamanda's Buffalo and Bob Marley's Buffalo Soldier is their storyline. Chalamanda's version, which was recorded in 1974, 5 years before Bob Marley released his version, talks about himself dreaming of going to Indiana in America. Chalamanda spoke a lot about Indiana, probably because Dr. Banda spent most of his time in the 1960s and early 70s telling Malawians about his life in Indiana when he was in America. On the other hand, Bob Marley's version talked about how slaves were taken to America, influenced by his Caribbean culture and outlook. Although there's a bone of contention on who composed the song, anybody could have composed a song on Buffalo Soldiers, as they are very famous in different folklores, and so many tunes were sung by different black communities all over the world about them. GIDES Chalamanda still maintains that his version of Buffalo Soldier is older than Bob Marley's. Che Mary goes in history as GIDES Chalamanda's greatest song of all times. Che Mary is as old as GIDES Chalamanda's musical career and dates back to 1950s. It was in the late 90s when Che Mary was recorded again that it became a blockbuster in Malawi. Chalamanda also recorded his version of Napolo which was composed by his friends, the Pacelli brothers. Despite its illustrious 70-year-old musical career, GIDES Chalamanda has nothing to point and be proud of, despite entertaining Nyasas in the colonial era and Malawi since 1964. GIDES Chalamanda lives with his wife, Betty Alfred, and at 90 years old, is still a breadwinner for his family. From his meager income he gets from wherever he's called to perform. It is very sad that artists like GIDES Chalamanda live in dire poverty, as Malawi as a country does not pay what artists deserve, despite of the good work they put in. At 90 years, you will be amazed with the skills of GIDES Chalamanda on a banjo or a guitar when he performed in Tawi Sina, where he talks about the memories of his father as a toddler, telling him that he will die in a foreign land. Recently, he also did a mashup with Patience Namadingo, one of the youngest upcoming talent in Malawi today. And the mashup really attracted so many people that you couldn't imagine. So many people out of Africa. So hello guys, so remember to subscribe and also like this video. Thank you so much and bye bye.
Buffalo America, Buffalo soldier, Buffalo America. When I was a young boy, I dreamed of the in America. When I was a young boy, I dream to the in America. Oi, 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 oi. Kashigena so agide. Oi, 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 oi. If I had much money, I go to see in America. If I had much money, I go to see in America. Oh,